When does it make sense to sell your home to an all-cash investor? Hello again, this is real estate broker Daryl Williams with Win-Win Realtors here in Southern California. If you find our program informative, educational, or entertaining, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. All cash investors tell you that they will buy your home in any condition. They tell you that the buying process will be stress and hassle-free compared to the uncertainty of listing your home with a traditional real estate brokerage. That sounds all fine and dandy. However, let's take a closer look. All cash investors tell you that you don't have to pay a real estate commission. However, in actuality, you actually pay 3 or 4 commissions built into the discounted price that you are accepting. Investors tell you that if you sell to them, you could sell them your property as is. The fact of the matter is, in the state of California, all residential real estate is sold in its as-is condition, subject to the buyer's physical inspection right. If the condition of your property is cosmetic, or what we call a cosmetic fixer, you should not have a problem selling your property to a owner-occupant buyer. For that owner-occupant buyer should be able to get a conventional loan. Thus, you could still sell your price at a higher price than selling it to an all-cash investor. If your property is what we describe as a major fixer-upper, there are programs available to an owner-occupant buyer to purchase your home. For example, an FHA 203KB. If you sell your property that way, you'll still get a higher price than you would selling it to an all-cash investor. So, when does it make sense to sell your home to an all-cash investor? This is my opinion. When you need to have sold your property yesterday. When you need to sell a tenant-occupied property that is in poor condition and you don't want to deal with an eviction process. Then you may want to consider selling your property to an all-cash investor. When you don't want anyone walking through your house, you may need to consider selling to an all-cash investor. When maximizing your profit isn't the most important factor, you may want to consider selling to an all-cash investor. When you don't want your neighbor to know that you're selling your house, you may want to consider selling it to an all-cash investor. In my opinion, those are the cases when it makes sense to sell to an all-cash investor. Question of the day: have you ever sold your house to an all-cash investor? If so, what brought you to that decision? Let us know in the comments below. Most all-cash investors are looking for the greatest discount possible, and I don't blame them. When they can get a 50 or 60% discount, that's ideal for them. Based on my 30 years plus experience, it's worth talking to an experienced, trusted real estate person that's familiar with properties in your area. Have them take a look at the interior of your property and get their opinion as to if you need to or should sell your property all cash. If you've gotten value from this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Daryl Williams. This is Win-Win Realtors TV. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to contact me. My contact information is in the description.